Hello and everyone. Blah blah blah
Blah blah blah.
blah blah. Hello everyone. Welcome to the
Wow.
Greens and Beyond the View. Everyone, I'm your host Jimmy, and welcome to the podcast. Joining me here, as always, most of the time, is my co-host Joe.
Hello, 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 hello.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
We don't have a movie to talk about this week,
Well,
and it's going to be a short episode.
I have a movie to talk about.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Possessor.
Possessor. Brandon Cronenberg, the son of David Cronenberg, body horror genius.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. It's in all the posters for the movie and everything. I'm just confused where the body horror comes in, but
Oh my. You just wait. It opens with it.
oh, cool. Because I was gonna say, if it's supposed to be like a big surprise, I really wish they didn't put it in every single poster.
No. The poster shows what is to come.
Yeah, it just straight up shows her face melting off.
Yeah, but it is not what you think. It's so good.
Originally, I thought this was like her in bandages, like wrapped around her face, and it was just because the lighting that looks weird.
Yeah, at first I thought it was just like an artistic poster, like
Yeah,
it's gonna be like a metaphor for what's happening with the character, but this movie made me fall back in love with old school body horror from the 80s and that. It's so good. I love it. I gotta watch it more than like a few times because there's a lot to pick apart and pull and dissect. Like,
oh yeah, does it have like a bunch of like little bits in it and everything?
there's so much to think about on so many levels. Like, what is it like really saying? But then the ending and like I can't give anything away, but you really get to figure it out. Like the mindset of the character from the beginning and the end. I can't say too much, but it is.
In one of these pictures showing her, she looks like the cult leader guy from Mandy.
She is in the movie Mandy.
Yeah, I know she's the wife, right?
Yeah, she's Mandy, but yes.
But she looks exactly like the cult leader in this picture.
That was weird casting for Mandy. I think that they casted the guy that looked like her. You know?
Oh yeah, because he's obsessed with his own image and everything. That was like that was the
Yeah.
intention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like egomaniac, like.
And then the LSD bondage bikers and everything. Of course, yeah, also looks like him. Such a
But-
weird fucking movie.
Yeah, Possessor Jim, you have to see it. As you look up at your cheddar goblin mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's mine, I guess. My room's just cluttered with A24 and your favorite movies.
It's the studio, Jim. This is the studio space. But Possessor Jim, you gotta see it.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's bloody as hell. It's so bloody. I love it. I had to actually look away at like one of the shots, and that's what excited me. I was like, "Whoa!"
It was that like.
Did I just look away?
Was it disturbing? Like, why? What made you look away so much?
It was more like the shockingly like
You weren't expecting it.
Yeah, to be that graphic. Like, oh my god, oh. And I was like, as I looked away, I was like, I want to look back. I want to see more of this. It was perfect.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything?
I like anything new, or have I seen?
Yeah, lately.
I watched a trailer
A trailer.
for Auntie Donna's Playhouse on Netflix.
You know, Jim, I'm disappointed. I try to avoid things like that. Is it good?
It looks so funny, Joe. Come on.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
They're friends of Mr. Sunday movies and everything. Mr. Sunday movies are making a cameo in the show.
I did not mean to speak ill of this.
How dare you speak
dare you.
ill of our gods?
So what is this?
They have a YouTube channel called Auntie Donna, which I love. I've been watching it for years and everything. They make some of the funniest sketch comedy.
As I pull out my phone to look up
Yes.
what it is.
Shoot.
Oh!
What?
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you'd gotten like a text that you were freaking out about. I didn't realize you were trying to make a bit there.
No, it's not a bit. I just got news
Oh, what?
of someone who has passed. Jim, with a heavy heart, I must reveal Alex Trebek of Jeopardy has passed.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah.
I think they do a Jeopardy bit in the show. It's in the trailer.
But what is it called?
Auntie Donna.
Auntie.
Auntie Donna. It's this hilarious YouTube channel that I've been watching for years. Been rewatching their stuff too. They have amazing sketches and everything.
Oh, okay. This looks very fun.
I would definitely recommend watching. Let's see, which one is a good starter?
Okay.
Watch Roll Call or Don't Get in the Kiln.
All right. The name threw me off. I thought this was something like.
I understand completely.
But this looks hilarious.
Also, their Subway sketch is very funny.
Wow. Yeah, I gotta check this out.
Yeah, watch that and then check out their 1999 series. It is
okay.
Something else. But yeah, they're really funny, and they got a Netflix show coming out, and it has a giant cast to it among just them. I mean, The Boys' Anthony Starr is gonna be in it, I think playing himself. But this is like post first season of The Boys.
Yeah.
I think he has brown hair, so I can't tell. Maybe. But it's got Anthony Starr. It's got Ed Helms. I think that's his name. The guy from The Office.
Ed Helms.
Yeah. It's got Ed Helms. Oh shit! I used to actually know who was all in this. I've watched the trailer a few times because it's great. But yeah, you should definitely check this out. It looks hilarious. They're using one of their bits that they did in a live show that I thought was great.
Okay.
And the whole thing just looks very it's very original, you know.
Yeah. I gotta check that out, because at first I was like, "What is this you're talking about? It sounds like nonsense." Like
you dare shit on them?
I'm like,
friends of Mr. Sunday.
You dare bring up Netflix content on here? You know how much I like. Oh my god, most of the shit they just drop is just straight garbage. But
they did something recently that's pissing me off.
What did they do?
They so they're making a live action version of a show I watched when I was a kid called Avatar: Last Airbender.
That's right.
M. Night Shyamalan made a movie.
That's right.
Which was horrible.
Oh, I was about to say it was fantastic.
I watched it.
I laughed the entire time.
I was so excited. I
didn't watch it.
Dad got it. I watched it with him.
Never
I'm pretty
seen
sure
it.
he fell asleep, and I also fell asleep.
It looked horrible when I saw the trailer.
It was horrible. They whitewashed all the Asian and
That's weird, right?
Yeah, it's so weird.
M. Night Shyamalan, an Indian filmmaker,
whitewashed the characters and made a whole group of people that were Japanese Asians.
He wasn't even a fan, right?
No. This is my theory of M. Night Shyamalan. If he is given a project that he didn't directly come from his brain, he will make the worst movie. After Earth was something Will Smith asked him to make. That's why it sucks.
It's so stupid. Everything about it is a wrong decision.
No, yeah. And they have actual, I'm pretty sure it was Chinese lettering, symbols in the intro, in the cartoon and everything. But then in live action, it's just squiggles that look vaguely like it. It's so disrespectful. And everyone just does a bunch of movements for a little cup of water to go float. But in the cartoon, they just do this, a fucking avalanche goes. It's so disrespectful, and I was so excited because the original writers were brought on for the Netflix show.
Yeah.
But they were let go, Joe. And the reasons were revealed recently why. In the show, the characters are 15-year-olds and stuff, kids fighting against the government type thing. Netflix wants to age them up so they can have more mature content in sexual situations. That is not even me joking. That is legitimately what Netflix wants, and it's so fucking annoying.
I'm hearing so much about this, I just don't want to hear anymore. It's
I get it.
It's so
It's so
the movie
wrong.
was bad, then they're just gonna keep on making bad things, which makes me wonder about Resident Evil.
Okay, I'm crossing my fingers because I love the cast that they've announced. The cast looks amazing. It's all great people. And I feel like we're going to be getting somewhere in Resident Evil 1 and 2 area of where story takes place.
Okay.
I'm so excited. They've got, or will it take place over the generations? Because they have casts from 1, 2, and 3.
Is it going to be flashbacks and flash forwards, or?
I don't know, but I'm excited. You know, it's a lot of people are upset because the character Leon Kennedy is now being played by not a white guy, but shit. He was in Zombieland too. He was the hipster guy that she went with, but he's actually a really good actor. sadly got put in that movie.
Is Paul W.S. Anderson involved in any way?
No, I don't think so.
Damn it.
But he did make the Monster Hunter movie, which the full trailer came out for.
Is Mila Djokovic in the TV series?
No.
Damn it. You know
but she is in the Monster Hunter movie that he put out.
I'm fully aware that she's in, I think, almost everything he makes.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to be honest, I thought he also made the Underworld movies because I thought that was Mila Jovovich.
He's not involved in that in any way?
I don't think so.
Okay, what about...
Is that Mila Jovovich?
No,
I don't know.
That's Kate Beckinsale, but okay. I feel like he would have produced the first one, but then his wife would probably be like, well, can I be in this? We need to make our money, right?
How do I get paid?
Yeah, how do I get paid? Fuck, what about, what's that guy's name? Bull.
Bull?
Yeah, Bull.
Oh, the actor from Bull?
No, the director that, Bull.
Oh,
I got it. I looked him up. Okay.
Well, I gotta look him up too.
Yeah, he is infamous for making horrible movies, and he made a movie called Blood Rain in 2005 with,
Eugene Bull?
No, U. Like this. U-E-W-E.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, Bull. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he made the Postal movie?
He's...
Fuck off.
All his movies are horrible.
Fuck off. I hate him already.
He made a Far Cry movie with, what's his face? What is his name? Fucking... Till Schweiger? Till Schweiger? Yeah, that's his name. From, Inglourious Bastards. That was a bad movie. Jim, we could make a series of podcasts dedicated just to watching Bull movies. You know that, right?
There's so many.
There's so many. They're all bad.
Oh my god. Oh, I've seen something about this. Okay.
He will.
Till Schweiger, yeah.
He will get in a boxing ring with film critics and fight them. Jesus Christ, Jim.
Jalen's home. But yeah, the Bull guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I was watching a YouTuber talk shit about him because like he had like the weirdest letterbox reviews. Like his reviews didn't make sense because he liked really bad movies, but then would shit talk anyone that disliked his movie. Damn, he is just known for making shit, huh?
Yes.
Blood Rain. Oh my god. This is horrible.
I will say, going back to Paul W.S. Anderson. I was going to say Paul Thomas Anderson.
In comparison to better director, let's just say this right now.
But he did direct Event Horizon, which is probably one of the best Lovecraftian horror sci-fi films ever made.
Oh, I was wondering why it wasn't popping up. I typed in Eveni.
Stupid. Oh, he directed Alien vs. Predator? Why wasn't his wife in this?
She was. She was one of the aliens. She was the alien queen.
That'd be pretty badass. But,
Mila Jovovich is.
Yeah, I like Pandorum.
Queen.
That was a good one. Pandorum was good. Oh shit, Jim. This is a movie.
Wait, Pandorum. That's the one where it's taking place at two different times on the ship, and they're communicating with themselves.
Yes.
Dude, I remember this movie. I really liked it.
And they think they're lost in space.
Right.
Then they opened the hatch and they landed on the planet that they were supposed to be. But like they've been there for so many years, they just never left the spaceship.
Dude, I remember this. I was literally thinking about this the other day too.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good Dennis Quaid, like, mixing it up. Like,
yeah.
You expect him... He was always the hero protagonist, and then he turns out he's the antagonist.
And then you get the new movies in where he's the antagonist. The latest movie of his.
So ever since...
like 2 years ago?
Ever since he did that movie, ever since then, he's been doing, like, oh, I'm mixing it up. Oh, I'm going to do comedies. He did that Funny or Die sketch where he was screaming like a maniac. Then he did... that Fairley Brothers movie, movie 43.
Oh God, the
Oh,
cursed movie that
I watched it in theaters.
it always comes across my timeline every now and then.
Yeah. But Jim, look what I just stumbled upon. He was going to make this movie with The Rock. Remember the video game Spy Hunter?
No.
No?
But that looks like a video game poster. It looks like somebody photoshopped The Rock's face onto a poster.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to write a script for a time splitter movie.
That'd be super cool. I just don't know how, like...
I don't know the actual story of time splitters.
Yes,
I just know the multiplayer.
I remember I played the
We played it.
story, but I have no memory of what was really going on. So this is where we're a movie studio. We come in.
Wait, we're the movie studio.
Yeah, we find a property. Oh, Time Splitters, that was popular. And then it has a nostalgia factor. 20 years old. Okay, we're going to make that into a movie. What's it about? A few characters traveling through time, and then it's a shoot 'em up game.
And
right?
there's a monkey, right?
There's a monkey. So we get the monkey, the doctor
The monkey
guy,
from Dunstan checks in.
Doc Brown looking doctor guy with the mustache. We get him.
Vin Diesel. Pretty sure he was the actual voice of the character in the game too.
Vin Diesel, and then we get like
With the little circles on his eyes like Ghost in the Shell.
a lady who is scantily clad, like for some reason.
Because that was the... I think they even made jokes of it in the game too.
Yes.
He's like, okay, face for some danger.
So who's gonna voice the monkey? I'm thinking
Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie. That'd be actually... Alright, you beat me to it. I was going to say Hugh Grant. But...
Hugh Grant would also be good.
Okay.
There's two monkeys.
Oh, there's two monkeys.
Are there two monkeys? I could have sworn there was more than one monkey.
We're just going to stick with one. The audiences
monkey.
won't understand, you know? So we're going to get Hugh Laurie.
What was that one?
Hugh Laurie. Vin Diesel. Who's going to play the doctor? With the mustache and everything.
Oh, shit. Who's the guy that played Tony Stark's dad? Not the young one, the old one.
I was gonna say the guy from Mad Men.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't really have a carry a presence like a. Well, now we need someone like this. You see. Let's look at the cast real quick. Hold on. Time.
Malkovich?
Oh shit, that'd be good.
And then Mila Jovovich for the scantily clad girl.
Oh shit! No. Look, I typed in Time Splitters cast, and we get brought back to Kate Beckinsale. There you go.
Score. Okay, we got her. What is the story of this game? Was Vin Diesel the voice of the guy?
I don't know. He probably was.
I'm
typing.
Ooh, ASMR.
Why can't I find the character of Doc? Does he not exist? Is he only in my head?
No, I remember him. Try Time Splitters 2 though.
Oh.
That might be the thing. We're really invested in Time Splitters 2 compared to Time Splitters 1.
Maybe I'll type in Future Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything. This is weird. I type in Doc.
Beard's weird. Here, hold on, I can figure this out. I can do this.
Maybe it doesn't exist because it's maybe it's like a culmination of other characters, but regardless, it doesn't matter anymore.
I think the problem is, Joe, that everyone is literally listed as voice.
Yes.
In the credits for Time Splitters 2, except for Sergeant Cortez.
Yeah. Well, all right, we'll move past that. All right.
Hi.
Our casting,
Malkovich.
Malkovich.
Done.
Fuck it. I don't...
He's in there.
All right.
This feels like the Doom movie casting.
Yes. We get Kate Beckinsale. We need Carl Urban. as a character, like
Shave the head.
a funny man.
He's the main character. Fuck it. Vin Diesel's out. Carl Urban's in.
No, I want Carl Urban to be a side character, but he is the comic relief.
Hold on, I gotta look up Time Slayer 2 characters.
Yeah, Jim, I was typing all by myself. You need to do it on the computer now. We get K-Beckinsale in there. Then,
Oh my god, this is such a large cast, Joe.
That's why I stopped looking.
Oh, I forgot how large the cast of this game was. Joe.
There's so many people.
Joe, look at this.
I'm looking on my phone.
There's so many. Oh my god, I forgot. Go on. Okay, I'm watching somebody skip through all of them in a video. Okay, Robot Cop. Is that Carl Urban?
Oh, fuck it. Yeah.
Zombie?
No, RoboCop, yeah.
No, not RoboCop. Robot.
No, robot, yeah. Does he, it's all robot?
It's a robot with a cop hat on.
That's cool. I'm just worried, does Carl Urban have his voice strong enough to lead that character?
Well, there's also this military guy right here.
Because if anything, you just fucking throw, the guy that plays,
I don't know, I think this one is good for him. It's, the General is what it's labeled. Actually, this kind of looks more like, the actor from, the Avatar movie. Never mind. There's mutants with claw arms. Mordecai Jones. He's swatting at a fly in his animation. Okay, this is I forgot how weird of a game this was. Genghis can't, but he's a literal frog person. It says prison officer, but I can't help but feel that this is a half cyborg Nazi. It has robot legs and a robot jaw, but it has the SS uniform.
We gotta get Patrick Stewart in there somewhere.
Robot Nazi?
Yes.
Oh my god, the robots. I forgot about the just standard, cool looking fucking robots.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot how great this game was. I really wish I had that screen right here so I could be showing you all this.
Jim, you need to invest in the swivel.
I was looking at it, but I was like, how do I fucking hook this? Oh, I forgot there was buff robots too.
So what's the story?
I could see the monkey 2 rows down. Should we make our own story or?
I feel like we do something like Tenet.
Oh my god, it's the robot from RoboCop, the competing robot.
Yep. Yeah, we do a story like Tenet where someone has control of time travel,
And then there's the med unit, which is just a floating robot. I forgot how much I love the robots of this game. They're such great designs.
Yeah.
They're all in it. They're all in it. Voiced by Alan Tudyk. Alan Tudyk doing a voice for each one of them.
That sounds fun.
This sounds horrible for him. The fuck is just a Resident Evil mutant zombie? Okay, I remember why there were more than one monkey. There's Monkey, and then there's Robo Monkey, Joe. There's literal RoboCop Monkey. Okay. I'm not kidding you. It is a monkey, but
that's
it's
right.
RoboCop.
Okay, you gotta have the robot monkey then.
Hugh Grant is Robo Monkey, and Hugh Laurie is just Monkey.
I like that.
Or is he Zombie Monkey? Because that's also a choice, I guess.
Maybe it ends with the zombies.
Or Ninja Monkey. I forgot how many monkeys there fucking were. Okay, I'm gonna skip forward a bit. I think I found the doctor. Yeah, he looks like Malkovich.
Yeah?
Yeah. Harley Quinn?
That's right.
Just straight up Harley Quinn. Nope, never mind. I found the doctor. He looks like if we put a handlebar mustache on. Okay, you know what, Joe? I didn't want to ask you to stand up, but please stand up because I don't know how to fucking explain this one.
Alright, I am walking over.
He's in a fucking toy package. This is him. This is the character.
Oh, that's right.
He's just straight up in a package. He doesn't bust out or anything. He was just straight up in a package. Yeah, here, I'm gonna move this here. If
Oh
you
my
wanna...
god. I'm getting so many fucking,
This
memories.
also gives us so many, This gives us so many side characters we can add as well.
I think it needs to end with a big battle, like climax at that snow level.
Yes.
With the dam.
The best level. Oh, here's our Jovovich character.
that would be her.
And then zombie her. Oh, right, because there was a zombie one. I forgot. Or whatever this is.
I was going to ask you to flip through the characters, but I realized we're just watching a video.
I don't know what this one is.
This is too fun. I have it on GameCube, but I don't think you have a GameCube.
Here's
anymore.
Timothy Oliphant's character.
Oh, perfect.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Speaking, Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, is it Oliphant or Oliphant?
Oliphant. I don't know.
Oliphant.
So, the newest episode of Mandalorian came out.
Yes.
Audiences are pretty split, you tell me?
Yeah, people hate it. I don't understand why. It was such a good episode.
Yeah.
It's the Thing episode. Or like the spiders in that one horror movie that we watched so long ago. Where like the guy, he was like trying to like blow air through like a hose or something, but ended up inhaling like a bunch of spiders and died from it.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a
Back
movie.
it up. What?
This is a movie that's haunted my memories because it doesn't scare me, but I cannot remember what the movie was. There was a giant spider like nest under this guy's house, and he was renovating and everything. Came across it, and like they were trying to clean out like this whole like giant cave system that they found, and then it turned out to be spiders. And this one guy, they were like trying to pump like gas down it, and I think he was trying to huff gas or something. And then, like, he ended up inhaling a bunch of spiders. They killed him. They burst out of his stomach, and then, like, a giant spider came running out.
This sounds awesome.
It's so great, but I'm pretty sure it looks horrible.
Okay.
I forget completely what year it's from. Also, there's just a straight-up clown in the game. It's just a clown.
Okay, that movie sounds so cool. I have no idea. The first thing I thought was Spider versus the World. It's basically the same story as Spider-Man, but
It's a spider.
But the guy gets bit by a radioactive spider in a lab.
It's just a fucking lion. It's just a straight-up lion or a furry. I can't tell. But
Yeah.
it's a furry.
So the guy gets bit by like a radioactive spider in a lab, and he doesn't tell anyone. And he goes home and he slowly transforms. He thinks he's turning into Spider-Man, but really he's turning into a giant spider. It's like The Fly. It's a body horror, like it's really cheesy.
That's a Spider-Man story that happened in the comics that I feel like is so grossly good that but it never gets touched on. It's Spider-Man literally fucking like bursts from himself, like he turns giant like spider monster, then dies, and like Peter Parker just like what the fuck. Also, just a bear in a vest.
But yeah.
What's this game?
I like the episode.
It was good. I thought it was good.
It reminded me of the old Xena, like sci-fi shows,
right.
You know, the one-off episodes. And
I actually have.
People were really upset about the pacing, but you already knew that from the first fucking season already.
Hey, pals, this is how it's fucking been.
This is how it's been.
Also, this is not the worst episode.
No.
The Cara Dune episode, when we get introduced to her, starts all right. Her scenes before we go to like the village is all right, but then going to the village is horrible. It's such a bad like.
There's so. I tell you, Jim, it's not a good show.
Sent you a meme.
All right.
It's about people complaining about it.
How many filler episodes do we need before? Right?
It's an episodic journey, guys. We're gonna get there.
That's the whole point of the show.
Dude, they're fucking literally, this is just them flexing their budget.
The first episode was them totally flexing it.
This is just going from the first season. The first two episodes were literally filmed in the same area.
Yes.
They were all filmed in the same. I mean, yeah, they're still filmed in the same area.
I was like,
but
really,
like setting wise, they were in the same area.
Yeah, I hated how slow the first season was with the couple episodes where like nothing really happened. I was like, great. Like he's like, oh, he's trying to get on top of the tank with the little Jawas and everything.
Right. I thought that was a funny scene though, just seeing Jawas chuck shit. And he's like, fuck, I can't actually shoot them.
But it's letting you know, like, this is the side journeys, you know, like in the movies
Right.
where they have the big main goal and they're like going all over the galaxy, but like they don't really show the in between side quests.
Right. We're not getting any of the fun adventure.
This is all side quests with overall arc storyline, but we're not getting the total. Oh, here's the main story. Our episode to episode, we're going.
We're getting awesome scenes.
Yes, we're getting there.
The fucking scenes of them swarming the goddamn ship was amazing. Of him just like fucking panicking and everything.
That was so cool. It was so many callbacks to Alien and stuff.
I loved when Dave
eggs.
Filoni and who was the other guy?
I don't know.
He's someone important. That's all I know.
He's got to be somewhere important, yeah.
But I loved when Dave Filoni and the other guy showed up, just started fucking like annihilating him and everything.
Yeah.
God, I loved when another giant spider showed up that just.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I thought it was clones saving him because the sound effects sounded exactly like the sound effects of clones.
I thought it was stormtroopers from the blaster noises.
Those were clone noises from the Clone Wars. I was like, we're getting a clone. I was so excited.
But yeah,
Tamora Morrison.
Everyone's upset. Where's Tamora Morrison in this episode?
He's watching.
There may be that's maybe all we get this season, because the rumors are they're already going to film and release Boba Fett series before season 3 of this,
which I still hope is a prequel, by the way.
Yeah,
I hope it's not what we're thinking it's going to be.
I hope it's like a fucking campfire story.
That's exactly what I pitched to you for a Luke movie.
Yeah,
was that it's a campfire story of everyone telling stories about Luke, and we're seeing a younger Luke through all these perspectives, and it cuts around. It's the actual Luke series. Like, that's some wild fucking stories played by Mark Hamill and everything in his old age before he goes off and becomes a loner.
Yeah, you change that to Boba Fett, you could do the same. You know,
it's such a good story. It's
him on Tatooine after he gets out of the Sarlacc pit and rescued and everything.
What happened to Boba Fett? Well, I heard he became this. Well, I heard he became this. It's so good.
And the Empire has fallen, and he has to change his whole like ranks and like who he sides with and everything. Like, he was in the Sarlacc pit for how long? He isn't. I don't know.
Before Disney took over, the canonical story was that he escaped the Sarlacc pit, but then he met back up with the main crew, and they knocked them right back in. That's and then he spent another like long period of time in it.
That's so stupid.
It's so stupid, and I'm glad that's not the story anymore. But do you think, real quick, we didn't touch on this, but they did talk about how the Great Dragon ate a Sarlacc? Do you think it was the same Sarlacc?
Yes. That is the Sarlacc pit.
Because they were talking about, I've never seen a Sarlacc pit be empty, which means that there's been multiple Sarlacc pits.
There's a reason why they reference that, and we get Boba Fett in the same episode.
I'm just, well, like, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, could there be, is it still alive? Does Boba Fett, like,
I'm sure,
has it in Boba Fett, like, maybe reached an understanding or something?
No.
Like, it's his pet now or something?
I think that Sarlacc pit is the one that he escaped from. And somehow...
By the way, I'm so glad we've never seen what the Sarlacc actually looks like. It's such a terrifying concept.
Maybe he got... the Sarlacc was eaten by the dragon, and the dragon spat him out, because he's wearing a Mandalorian armor. He was, like, protected from the acid, just like Mando was.
Well, Mando was protected because he was using his thing to keep it off of him the whole time.
Yeah. But they both have the same, like, armor, right?
I think it's finally been confirmed that he wore Beskar, but it's always been thought that he wore like the lesser version of Beskar, which is Durasteel.
It's still strong enough, but not strong enough to like, keep the acid. That's why he's all bald and no eyebrows and burned up.
Yeah, I guess that's the story of why that is. But then it's also like, well, what about the rest of him? Like, he's got scarring, but
I think he was saved from it by the fucking Tusken Raiders,
right?
And he's adopted their ways.
Okay, that's also a story that's come up in the comics, is that a Jedi escaped Order 66 and became a Tusken Raider, but he met up with Obi-Wan, and he was like, oh, so the Chosen One's on this planet? I'm just going to go fucking kill him.
Yeah, so the rumor is Tusken Raiders are just normal-looking people?
Yeah, I think that's the thing, that they're just like, it's like the Mandalorians, they're a religion, and when they go into it, they no longer speak.
Yeah.
They communicate with the sign language, they move in that sort of way.
Because they're very similar to like everyone else.
Right. Also, I figured out what the whole like thing was. Apparently, the story behind the whole pearl that they find is like that was a treasure, like the whole like clam and the pearl in it and everything. That's what it was supposed to be. That through their great tides, they found treasure.
Do they hunt these dragons all the time? Because in A New Hope, there is the remains, like a skeleton in the background with R2-D2 and C3.
Right, which is still in the desert, by the way.
Yes.
It's never been removed, which is amazing.
Yeah. So, I wonder, like, maybe they got the pearl out of that one, too, and they hunt them.
Maybe that's something...
Kind of like they say Neanderthals hunted mammoths.
Right. This
know?
is their mammoth.
Yeah.
Technically, they're riding mammoths.
Yeah, true.
Hold on. I loved the spiders. I love the design. You know, I like that we got this iguana person and it's practical, but then we also got this CG like
I
spider
thought
stuff.
the character was so silly, but I was like, oh,
it's Star Wars.
We're watching a cartoon. What do you
people forget that?
What do you think's happening right now?
I love that Mandalorian embraces all like the old Star Wars designs, unlike the new movies, which are constantly like, oh well, it's such a big galaxy, anything could be there. But what about all the other stuff?
That's why.
Where's all the tieflings? I mean, not tieflings. Fucking
yeah.
You know. Where's all the fucking characters that we got in like the prequels and stuff?
That's why I really enjoyed Rogue One.
Right.
It was such a callback, not just style, but like overall like idea of like everything that like all the dark scoundrels and everything on that planet of Jeddah. Fuck, that was such a good place.
Jeddah was such a great like
idea wise, like the things that you could do with that.
Right. I know people didn't like fucking
the monster.
Well, yeah, that and Forrest Whitaker.
Oh.
People didn't like him because he gives like a crazy guy performance, but it's great because it is a crazy guy. He's become this conspiracy theorist and everything. He doesn't trust anyone,
and that's why he has this following. You know, he's he's an enigmatic character, reflection of reality.
Right.
He's a terrorist, and there's a reason why these
war's
people...
taken such a toll on him. It's literally destroyed him.
Yeah, there's a reason why these people have followers.
Like he was in the Clone Wars show.
Yeah.
He was a character from that, and he lost his sister during that show and everything as they were trying to lead a rebellion.
I just think Rogue One had one major flaw was they didn't show Jyn Erso from a child growing into who she is.
Right. It was just she's a child. He opens it up, and now she's an adult.
And we were really like missing a core to the whole movie right there.
That was one thing I really liked about Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is that like in the flashbacks as Yondu died, we got to see him like being grown up with him.
Yeah.
Because there's also that parallel of like in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, he's a kid, now he's an adult.
Yeah.
But we still got that stuff in there. Also, everyone wants Jyn Erso to be alive. Which doesn't make sense. It
doesn't make sense. But
the Force saved her.
But she has a 3-picture deal.
Prequel.
Yes.
Give us her story.
Yes.
We didn't get her story. We got the rebellion story in Rogue One. We got her trusting again, her finding hope. Let's watch her lose her hope.
They need to make a maybe a series.
Yes,
or a movie.
Make a 3-part series.
Yeah.
But a very well made, like a fucking HBO limited series type of show.
3 or 4 episodes.
Fucking get your best writers.
Yes.
Throw a budget at it. Don't give it like a small budget like you did Mandalorian.
65 minutes each episode, you know, like
the fans are here for it. People are still paying for your shitty subscription where you're not giving us anything. Give the actress what she wants.
She was good in the role, like
I'm
more compelling than the other characters. Now that I think about it, Rey, like I'm not really getting anything out of it.
Oh, don't even get me started. I've been like really thinking back over
Emilia Clarke. She's Darth Maul's girlfriend. You know what really upsets me is Ron Howard. They're given the option between Darth Vader and Darth Maul for the little scene.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, I don't really know Star Wars very well, so I asked my kid which character he liked more."
Because Darth Maul was popular in the Clone Wars, and his kid probably loved the Clone Wars.
Yes,
but the problem is that it doesn't make sense with the timeline.
It doesn't.
Because in the Clone Wars, Darth Maul escapes, but he becomes marooned. He doesn't lead the...
It should have been Darth Vader.
No, it should have been. Or maybe not even have them be there at all. Or if it was, don't have them... Yeah.
A Hutt.
Have it be Hutt. Have that like dynamic that it's always been Han Solo versus Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, he's always had this.
Or if it is Darth Maul, don't show him in like all this like princely clothes. Show him as this disheveled man. Make it.
He lights up his lightsaber.
Yeah, what the fuck does that do?
That was so stupid.
I'm glad
you had to remind people that lightsabers exist and. So stupid.
We almost win a whole movie. No, wait, no. No, Rogue One. Not one lights. Shit, fuck. Darth Vader, I forgot.
Yeah, they really missed out on having Darth Maul having 3 movies like this whole prequels with him in it. You know, that could have been his movies. You didn't need General Grievous.
Right.
They only showed that because they wanted that.
I love the character though. He's
I
so
love it.
great.
I love it.
It's
entirely.
such like an expansion on the universe that people want to be cybernetic.
I want
be a better
want
hunter
him to
and
be
everything.
part of the whole Clone Wars, and then you want more, you know, and then you bring him. You don't kill him in episode 3.
I love this death though.
I know.
It was so violent. It was so un-Star Wars. I loved it.
If he could
it
be
was
around,
like seeing the blood come out of Qui-Gon when
I
he
don't
died.
want
It
him
was
to die though. It's so cool though. Then you have fucking what's his face? Christopher Lee as
I agree. We should have just gone Darth Maul instead of Christopher Lee. But man, Christopher Lee.
No, we still get Christopher Lee
But as a Jedi?
as a Dark Jedi.
Oh.
Instead of just like a Sith Lord.
Okay.
He's he's not on either
He's the
side.
Grey Jedi. He's the most popular Grey Jedi because he's the only one that they can actually think of.
Yeah.
By the way, they're making Star Wars prequel books right now to like the beginning of like the Republic and like the Jedi Order.
Yeah.
But it shows them having like all the type of lightsabers that only exist in the future, like Kylo Ren's crossblade thing that he created because his crystal is so unstable.
Yeah.
But then they also have the Darksaber, which only was made because a Mandalorian was force sensitive, which has never been a thing. It was like, this is the first time ever you get this special crystal that we only give once. And now it's like, oh, yep, I got one too. It's like, well, now it's not special.
Yeah.
You guys are just making it less special. Like, what if Finn was the only defect Jedi?
I was really hoping.
I mean, not
Finn,
Jedi, but like only defect stormtrooper. Instead, we got the whole planet of defect stormtroopers.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Which was kind of weird.
Like we'd get the. It opens with him, right?
Right.
Why wouldn't?
Why isn't it this Finn's story? If I'm being honest. What are you tearing up over there?
A package.
Did you just bring all your packages up here and have been opening them?
Yeah, I'm looking through my mail.
No, I'm just so upset with the way that the whole like future sequels were handled. The first movie, it was a good starting point. Not a great movie, but a good starting point.
Right.
And then Rian Johnson. They fucking had to hire Rian Johnson.
You get J.J. Abrams. He had this mystery box of all these ideas. When they even have the mystery box in Force Awakens, she opens it and she gets all these visions.
Dude, they told Daisy Ridley, like, hey, just to let you know, you're probably going to be a Kenobi. And then Rian Johnson came along. He's like, you're fucking nobody. Now the story doesn't make any sense. And J.J. Abrams like, well, fuck, I can't do Kenobi now because it wouldn't make sense. You're nobody because your parents aren't real people because your father's a clone of Palpatine, maybe?
You should have
Which
still.
that fucking story doesn't make sense.
Oh, you should have still done Kenobi.
Dude, he had to pick up so much shit. And I'm not upset about The Rise of Skywalker. It's a bad movie, but I'm not upset about it because it's also like, you just got handed this pile of trash and got asked to make it like something. You got asked to polish it.
Walking out of The Force Awakens, all the excitement, how like this is.
Dude, how many years since Revenge of the Sith? We got to see that
2005,
that amazing finale, Joe.
Oh.
And then we go literally almost 10 whole years later.
Yeah.
We get The Force Awakens. And you feel so great after watching. It's such a great movie.
It brought everyone together. Like everyone was like, excited to see.
Everyone loved it.
It was
so few people hated it and everything.
We don't want to go with the fan expectations. Maybe you should listen to the fans because they're the ones giving you fucking money.
Hey guys, Dave Filoni has only ever been listening to the fans because he is a fan. Maybe just let him fucking control your shit. Get Kathleen Kennedy out. I don't give a shit that she's giving us all these good stuff.
Force Awakens.
She's giving us so much shit as well because she's not a fan.
Yeah, well, Force Awakens works. It worked every way, like popularly, and you should have gone with okay. Well, we did that popularly. What worked before, and now we're gonna talk to Dave Filoni, who's been in Star Wars. So you have JJ go to him instead of Kathleen Kennedy. Talk.
It's the same thing with DC. The person who's running it is a fan. Jim Lee, he's now running DC, right?
It's hard to really know what's going on over there.
I think it's fucking Scott
There's so
Snyder or something, but I don't know because Scott Snyder's also like dabbling in the movies and he's like fucking with the movies. He's
There's
like, hey guys, here's your stories. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Like running
so
away.
much going on over there, like power wise, like
Dude.
Jesus. Okay, now
The Johnny Depp situation?
okay, so
Was that what you were about to bring up?
yes,
Okay.
I was gonna dive into that. So they have to fire.
Jumping from one fucking fire to another.
Yes. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Which fire would you rather be part of?
Ah,
I'd say Star Wars.
Star Wars. You don't want to touch a Johnny Depp one because you're fucked. The guy had all the fucking proof and he still lost. And now he's been fired?
Now it's been
What the fuck?
in a court of law. He has been labeled a woman beater.
Right.
So now,
Despite the fact that she had harmed him, cut off his like fucking thumb or something, right? Wasn't that it?
part of his finger.
She
yeah.
had fucking photos of it, recordings of her saying, "I'm gonna lie and I'm gonna abuse you." What the fuck?
Everything about it. Yeah. You can't believe.
Holy shit!
So
This is fucked.
So they were just gonna downsize his role and keep him in the Harry Potter series, but now they had to cut him out. But she's still part of
Aquaman,
Mira and
Justice League.
yeah, but they can't fire her because she has been labeled a victim in a court of law. So you're gonna if anyone like makes like an article or news thing about this, oh, so you fired her because she's a victim of abuse.
Despite the fact that she's the abuser.
Yes, she is the abuser.
But we can't do that anymore because some fucking dumbass judge. Like, I don't know shit about law, Joe. I'm being honest.
I don't know.
I watch Law and Order.
Jim,
I don't know shit about real law.
This is UK law. This is not.
UK law is so fucking stupid.
So-
Their laws are so fucking stupid.
That's-
Okay, never
that's
mind.
what-
I know everything about law. UK laws are stupid.
So what I'm thinking is
Why?
Johnny Depp went in there thinking like, oh, Americans like this is how like things are respected. You know, my side is nope. It's all about her.
Right. Because UK law fucking sucks. It's so stupid.
So,
Oh.
I say they just fucking have her like, mention. Oh, she's here. You know, she's in the universe, but we're not gonna really talk about her.
I'm just going to say,
Yeah.
it's very easy.
I just don't know why she's part of the Justice League.
the character-
reshoots.
Dude, that was all before, like, this was big.
Just cut her out of the reshoots and keep her in Aquaman and not even have her really part of the main story.
Dude, they don't even have to film any new scenes for her, to be honest.
Okay,
all of her scenes are already filmed. We can just release those. We don't have to fucking film it.
My question is, what other projects will people want her to be attached to after this?
Fuck, dude.
Who would want her to be part of anything after hearing and knowing everything? Like, whoa, you're a fucking bitch.
Dude, she fucking...
Wow. His career is done.
Yeah.
He's mid-50s.
It's so sad, too. He's such a great actor. He's so, like, he loves his job.
I really hope that he reunites with Tim Burton on something, but, like...
I rewatched Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah.
I think
so good.
Such a great movie.
His character is
Holy
the coolest.
shit. I
He's
love
so
it.
cool, that
He's
movie.
such a piece of shit, too, because he just kills.
He
Like, he fucking kills the waitress because she was, like, tapping his arm down. And he's
what
like,
does he order?
damn it.
What does he order? Like a...
a super American drink, I think, right? Wasn't that it?
It's like a food, like a... Fuck. I can't remember.
I was just so entranced by it. Like, I love the detective character.
Yes.
He has to work everything out before doing it. He has to talk himself into it and everything as if he's talking to somebody else. It's such a great character.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that he fucking whites out his, like, whole, like, this honor thing. He just, like, quickly flashes it.
William Dafoe plays like a Mexican.
Willem Dafoe as a Mexican was the best thing because it's so wrong. And it's directed by a Hispanic director, too.
Yes.
Which is insane. It's like the whole M. Night thing with Avatar.
So they knew it was wrong, like it would be taken that way, but that's exactly why they did it, because it's a pulpy, like, you know, genre movie.
I love that fucking Willem Dafoe's face is taken off.
Yes.
What? That whole scene, I was so confused. And I loved it because the confusion was great. And then when he pops around a corner...
Have you seen the first one?
I was looking through it while watching the movie, and I saw, like, images for it. I've never watched the original film.
I've seen the sequel, I just haven't seen the original.
I know this is, like...
Is it called El Mariachi or is that
Yeah,
the
it's
sequel?
El Mariachi, and it follows the same
Then
characters,
what's
but
the
they were...
second? What's the second one? Because the second one has Antonio Banderas. Because the first one had some like unknown guy.
Yeah, and he played the Antonio, and then Antonio Banderas played his character in a different film and everything.
Yeah, because they played. It was like what? How much did it cost? Like 15 grand or something.
Yeah, it was such a small budget. It's amazing. Real quick though, since we're talking about Willem Dafoe, and it's got me thinking about Spider-Man and James Franco, is it just me or does Matt Dillon, like young Matt Dillon, not look like James Franco?
I can see it.
Dad put on a movie called The Outsiders the other night,
Yes.
and I was watching. I'm like, this guy looks like fucking James Franco.
Matt Dillon.
Holy
yes.
shit.
He has quite a career.
Also, what a great movie. I didn't realize that's where Stay Gold Pony Boy came from.
Oh, that was your first time seeing it?
Yeah, that was my first time seeing it. It was great.
That's a great movie.
Fucking Ralph Macchio dies.
Fuck.
Jesus.
You know who made that movie? I think Francis Ford Coppola directed that.
Shit, I was looking right at the IMDb. I didn't even look.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, he's always been good at...
Holy shit, he's still alive?
Yes, Jim.
He's so... Oh my god, the poor man. He was born in 1939.
Jim, Francis Ford Coppola is fucking king. Alright, I totally forgot I watched a movie. On the Rocks by Sofia Coppola, his daughter, directed it. Jim, you have to see this movie. You have to see it to believe it. This movie is horrible.
On the Rocks?
On the Rocks with Bill Murray and Quincy Jones' daughter.
I think I saw a trailer for this for like a second, but I was like, I don't give a shit.
You need to see this. It's horrible. In the best way.
It's got Jenny Slate in it.
Yes.
She's always funny.
What's the main girl's name? She's from The Office.
Rashida Jones?
Rashida Jones.
Is it Rashida?
Rashida.
I'm never sure how to pronounce names, and I always feel bad when I say them because I don't
You
know.
mispronounce most names you say to me. I don't say... I don't recall you on it.
What was the one? What was the what was the one? It was really funny. What was it?
I don't remember.
I'll have to go back through and check, but it was fucking hilarious. Real quick on The Mandalorian, Sasha Banks, the WWE wrestler.
Next episode.
Who is she playing?
A bounty hunter.
Just standard bounty hunter?
I have no idea, Jim.
Do you think she's gonna be Mandalorian?
I doubt it.
Because in the Clone Wars in its final season, it constantly showed Mandalorians having like the hood on and everything, just stalking like people to help them and everything.
I was thinking she's just another bounty hunter, and they're after the child still. There's a lot of Western throwbacks to.
Dude, what if we're going to Kamino instead of the planet that I think we're going to, which is like the fucking Admiral Akbar planet, which did technically appear in the clone, like the animated Clone Wars movie, which I own and is still so great to rewatch because there's so little dialogue, but it's so great action wise. Fucking Obi-Wan squaring off with the bounty hunters, just constantly regenerating the fucking clones. Dude,
I just can't wait for the Kenobi series. But at the same time, I'm waiting patiently because I know it's best that we wait and get it right, and have Kathleen Kennedy not involved at all.
Don't touch it.
Have
Dave Filoni
and Jon Favreau, the same guys.
They've written such a great Kenobi with the Clone Wars working together. It's such a great charismatic character. They did so well recreating the character.
What with the newest episode of Mando, I realized Jon Favreau wrote that.
Yeah.
Interesting. A lot of interesting things.
Dude,
it's directed by Peyton Reed.
Shit, who is that director?
The director of Ant-Man.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, also isn't
this is
the director of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood directing one of the episodes this season too?
Quentin Tarantino?
I mean, Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Oh, Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez is directing an episode. What is that gonna be?
I don't know.
Dude, that's gotta be the show-off episode.
It's gotta be the show-off episode. Yeah.
I mean, Showdown.
Show-off, Showdown.
Same thing.
They're gonna show off their budget and everything.
Do you think that's what the final scene is, where they're all together and everything? We're gonna get like a fucking them storming, because it looks like they're storming a ship.
I don't know.
Are we gonna get like the scene from Once Upon a Time in Mexico where they're going into like the
Right.
which is great.
I just wonder if
such a
it's
good
gonna
movie.
be over the top like Alita Battle Angel.
I want it to be.
Or if it's gonna be like, okay, here's what I can do with this small of a budget, and you'll be amazed. Like something so
Hey,
simple.
here's 15 grand. No, give me 3. Robert, I can do it.
Kind of like Ryan Johnson did with Breaking Bad. I know. Sacrilege.
See about the name.
But yeah, Peyton Reed, that's probably the most interesting thing he's ever made.
He directed the newest episode?
Yes. That's
That
why
sort of explains a bit.
the ant.
That explains why they... Okay.
Yeah.
It's very Ant-Man like, now that I think about it, like with the different size ants and everything.
Yeah, it's like...
But it's also... It gives me such a The Thing feeling, you know?
Yeah, I got all these like old school vibes of like...
Baby Yoda's a mass murderer.
No.
Baby Yoda is committing genocide, Joe.
Is he though?
They're like the last of like their like
All right.
family or something.
Yes.
And he's just fucking gulping down those fucking
All right.
eggs.
Jim, when he gets next to the jar, what happens when he puts his head against it? The eggs move closer to
Well, it's because he has a force and can communicate it with them.
Right.
And he starts eating them.
He can communicate with it because he feels the life. The life force.
He feels life and he takes life.
He doesn't take it.
Dude, he's constantly eating living things.
He does not take bites. He swallows them whole. He is going to, what do you call it? He is. I don't know what you call it. I have a feeling.
I'm sorry, Joe. Do you think there's any fucking room in his body for all those 20 fucking something eggs?
I think he is trying to.
He swallowed a whole spider, like 5 of those eggs, at least 5.
I feel like he's holding them so they can be safe, because he's from Camino and all that. You know, he's not a real like.
Technically, which I don't think anyone's talking about enough is the fact that he is absolutely a clone.
Yes.
The doctor that was working on him, who I really wished we would like get more details about, because I also thought he was like a clone of Django, but like, because they're both of, I don't want to like sound racist, but they were like of both the same like sort of
they're
tone and everything.
They're the New Zealand people.
In Clone Wars, they've shown that the Kaminoans were accepting of people with defects that were very different than the original design. Like they were like more pale, or they were just far different, like with intellect and stuff.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, they were like, this is a normal. So what if they started making ones that are specifically doctors and they all came out like that guy? And that's why he's like a Camino scientist, or he's just a normal guy. Sorry, I went off on this little tangent.
Yeah, tangent. The eggs, he swallows them whole. But with the eggs of the spiders, when they pop out, he takes bites and chews them up.
Was he? I thought he just fucking...
No. He's chewing up the spiders. That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking maybe he is protecting the eggs or something. Because he, at the same time, he does look like he just wants to eat them, especially at the end.
He's such a...
She's holding her eggs scared.
Yeah, she's fucking staring at him like, I know what you've done. Because he was literally reaching to eat him out of the fucking pool. By the way, why'd she go up to the pool?
That was so weird.
Why'd you do that?
That's when I was like, we're watching Land of the Lost.
I love that the droid showed back up. I know you're not a big fan of the guy and everything.
What guy?
The guy who does the voice of the droid.
Who?
The British guy. He was in End of Watch.
End of Watch British guy.
Yeah, isn't that they're the neighborhood watch group and the aliens show up? It's got Bill Cutup as the neighbor who they think is an alien.
No. You're talking about Neighborhood Watch, which was retitled after the Trayvon Martin shooting to titled The Watch with Vince Vaughn.
The Watch. Yeah, Ben Stiller, Jonah Hill.
It's a weird matchup. Yeah, I don't really care for him. You know.
It's a good movie. It's very good.
Is it a good movie?
It's good. It's good in the sense that it's...
I feel like it's like, okay, these guys...
It was like...
We're making all these movies for so many years of the 2000s.
Yeah, I was going to say, it felt like a movie from that time period.
And now it doesn't really work.
It felt like it held up to me. It was like a click kind of movie and everything.
Yeah.
Like, it was those style of movies, but brought into the future.
Yeah.
Where now we got all these aliens and the effects looked actually pretty alright. Yeah, he was doing the voice of the robot and everything, and I'm kind of happy that he returned to David again.
Yeah. On that note,
Any recommendations this week?
Gotta watch Possessor and gotta watch On the Rocks. On the Rocks, the ending has so many mixed messages. It makes you rethink the entire movie, and the entire time you're watching the movie, these people are so entitled and so fucking in their own world that you don't care, really. You really don't care. But at the same time, like, really, come on. But Bill Murray is fun to... It's you cherish the moments you have with him. How about you, Jim?
I definitely recommend Time Splitters 2, as there's literally just one of the characters from the Indiana Jones scene where they're running out of the temple. There's just straight up one of those guys there, as well as a chieftain, a stone golem, a literal fucking T-Rex. It's not even a joke, it's just straight T-Rex that's dancing. I'm sorry, is this hamburger fucking helper?
Alright, Jim.
Joe, it's a glove with a face on it.
Jim.
It's a match. What the
Wrap it up.
fuck is this game?
Wrap it up.
What is this game?
Wrap it up, Jim.
I recommend watching The Outsiders. It's actually a very good movie. It's where the phrase "Stay Gold, Pony Boy," and I recommend if you haven't watched it. Once Upon a Time in
How did you not watch that in
Mexico.
school?
The Outsiders?
Yes.
Why would they show us that movie?
Because that's what they did for us. We watched all kinds of movies.
At what school did you watch this?
I think Johnson, maybe?
Johnson.
Johnson, like middle school and high school. We watched stuff like this.
Never shown it.
Wow. You missed out.
Yeah.
They also showed us
We got The Great Gatsby.
High School Musical when we were in 8th grade.
It's just like it.
It was so horrible.
Joe, it's just like high school. Anyways, thank you all for listening. This has been Celluloid Slaughter. Tell everyone about this podcast, even if you don't think they'll like it.
Desperate.
Well, we are.
You're desperate.
We are.
All right.
Give us 5 stars, leave us a review, and word of mouth tells people about us. Okay, thank you. Bye. Say bye, Joe.
Bye.